Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I go by the name of Gazi, but my full name is Kwama, and today I'm going to be talking about an Emirates recruitment day, Emirates Open day. And yeah, man, I had okay, if you've watched my previous videos, when every time I try to use the mic it's like dead, so in the charging, I think I'm just going to charge it for a long time, leave it on the charger and then see if it works. But hey, I'm gonna try to be loud. So I was invited. I didn't even think I'd be invited. I came across a post on Instagram, so I was just like, you know what, let me apply, because I tried applying for the Emirates Cabin Crew, and I kept on not getting any invitation for a while, so I kind of gave up on the application, on applying, and then applied more for Qatar Airways. And after 3 times attending the Qatar Open Day, I was like, you know what, I'm no longer going to do this to myself, and I'm not getting any younger. I was like, yeah, if I turn 30, I'm just done with applying. So next year I'm turning 30. But I was just like, you know what, let me just apply. I saw it through Instagram, I applied through there. I didn't even log into like my account. It didn't require me to log into my account, so I guess that's why I was invited. And they asked questions, have you been to an Emirates Open Day before? And I was like, no. And then yeah, and then I went to the one in Durban. I think it was at the beginning of November. Well, I don't think it was, because I remember on that weekend I wanted to go home so bad. There was something happening at home and I wanted to be home, but I never went. And then I went to the open day instead, and it was a wonderful experience. I met such beautiful ladies and such lovely people, but sadly I couldn't go out with them afterwards. I was like, oh, could have went with them afterwards, because I had work the following day, but also I could have gone, but I was just like, you know what, let me not go, you know. But anyway, I arrived early because I was scared. I was like, should I take a taxi or just Uber there, or request or Bolt? And I was like, you know what, I don't want to be late, because some days I'd be early, but because I took a taxi then I'd be late. So I was just like, I don't want to risk it, let me go early. I went there, I sat, I found a few people that were already there, and I'm not really like I don't really make conversations with people unless a person starts talking to me. It's either I greet and then I keep quiet and mind my business. And yeah, everyone was just like into little groups and all of that, and we sat and waited. And there was this other gorgeous queen that just came later on, and she was so amazing, and you know, she started speaking to me, and then I just kind of was with her all the time. I followed her everywhere. So yeah, it was lovely. So I made it to the next round. I was actually so surprised that I made it to the next round. So the first round, it was you introduce yourself, and then I think they were like, also tell us your experience, and then who do you look up to, or your role model, something like that. And we all did that. And then after that, yeah, I think that was the only thing we did on the first round. And we also got numbers as well. And then we were told to take a break and go outside, and then when we came back, the numbers decreased. Yeah, I think that's when the numbers decreased. And then we did the height, or is the measurement test, or the height test, whatever you call it. We did that, and then we went through to the next round, but that's not like a separate round. I think it's mixed with the second round. And then after that, we were put into groups, and we were asked, so we were put into groups, and then we were asked to discuss certain things, like certain topics as a group. So we discussed, I'm not going to be specific on what the topic was or is, but it's not like rocket science, it's not complicated. But because I feel like, because I'm nervous, sometimes I just say things or answers that are just like, that was okay, like you should have added more meat to it. And yeah, man, and then I got eliminated after the second round. So a lot of us got eliminated after the second round. I was just like, oh my god. And only 5 people were left to go to the test. So the English test is done afterwards, and I think only 5 people. And this other girl we sat with, she went to the final round, and I think she probably got the job. I am pretty sure she got the job, but I didn't keep contact with anyone. Like, I didn't take anyone's contacts or anything like that. And yeah, man, but it was a really great experience. But the weather was not so great. The weather wasn't so great, but yeah, I was actually surprised that I had actually gone to the next round. And then I'm just like, I'm definitely applying 6 months from now. And I thought they wouldn't invite me because of my age, because usually Emirates takes people who are younger mostly. And if you're above the ages of 25 or 26, then I think you're lucky. That's my opinion. I think you're lucky to, like, if they invite you, if you're above the ages of 25, 26, max let me say 27. So yeah, man, that was my recruitment day experience. And also, what else did I forget to mention? Oh, I wasn't wearing because I felt like if I wore my blazer, this blazer is actually like oversized, it's not like really fitting. So I was just like, I'm not gonna wear my blazer. And a lot of people were wearing their blazers, and I was just like, oh my god, maybe I should have worn my blazer. But I was like, it's fine, it's fine. I'm not, it's not like I'm the only one who's not wearing a blazer, but most people are wearing their blazers. And people were groomed, neatly groomed. And I didn't want to do my hair. I just washed my hair and like did sort of like a ponytail. I didn't want to make any styles because I wanted them to see me with my hair. But I think if I go next time, and people are even wearing wigs, I was scared to like, but my wig is quite old, so yeah. People are wearing wigs, and I was like, okay, next time maybe I can do my hair. I can even go with this hairstyle as long as it's neatly, like maybe it's black and then neatly tied at the back to a low bun, you know. So yeah, I hope you guys are still applying and haven't given up. I think I'll try again applying for the last time. They were like, you should wait for 6 months. Maybe I'll try to wait for 6 months, but you know, I could maybe get invited, I could maybe not get invited, you know. But I'll try again for the last time this time, because I feel like I felt in that moment, I felt like I actually could get this job, you know. I actually could, because when I went that time, I wasn't groomed to the best of my abilities. If that makes any sense. But like, I wasn't groomed to the best because I had nails. I was even worried that I had nails, but my nails were quite old, like they were coming out already. I wanted to just take them out, but I didn't, and I just went. And then I was like, people actually had long nails. I was afraid that if I went there, like I'd be the one to have long nails and all of that. And even with the marks, they were like, when I showed them the marks, they were like, oh, you don't even have to declare that, you know. When we were declaring scars, yes, you one thing I forgot to mention, you declare your scars or your marks or your tattoos when you're doing the height measurements. And yeah, so that was my recruitment experience day. And I went to the one in Durban, and it was in Umhlanga. Surprisingly, I thought maybe it would be in one of the hotels around town, but no, it was all the way in Umhlanga. But Umhlanga is not that far, so it's okay. Anyway, guys, let me know if you went in the comment section down below. Did you go? How did you find the experience? And yeah, did you go through to the next round? I'll know if I saw you there. And if you made it to the final. Oh, and I forgot to mention something. There was this other lady, she also went through to the final round, I think. She came to me and she was like, oh, I love your energy. And I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, she actually knows me. And she, like, I think she watched one of my videos, and I was like, oh guys. And then this other lady, lo and behold, figure a bit late, and I just kind of stuck with her all the time. She was like, hi Bo, who are you, what do you do? And I was just like, no, nothing, I just made a video about my one of my experiences, open day experiences. So yeah, guys, that's that on that, and that's all I have for today. I hope this video is not too long or too short. Bye for now. Do I always say I don't